Hello, Klaus here, and it's official. I have shifted to Davinci Resolve 15. Not going back to 14. 15 is now even better than 14. So some of the new features I found very useful in 15 I want to tell you about. So without further ado, let's go to the edit suite.
Okay, here we are back in Davinci Resolve 15, which were just released by Blackmagic, and already I am loving it. So I thought I would just show you 3 things in the edit page I absolutely love already. So back in Davinci Resolve, back in the day, I like to say, back to Davinci Resolve 14, if you had to remove a gap in your timeline like this, you would either have to highlight in between, push Shift and Backspace, and you would delete that, or of course you could also highlight the clips and then remove them. But that's not necessary in Davinci Resolve 15. So if you want to remove all gaps in Davinci Resolve 15, all you have to do is go up to the Edit and then go down to Delete Gaps. Whoop, just like that, all gaps deleted. The second thing I really like in Davinci Resolve is, let's go to the timeline view options. And here we have some new options. This is a very neat feature, I think. If you click this icon, you'll have the ability to open multiple timelines. So as you see, I've already opened some here, but let's open another. It's just to click and then go in and take whatever timeline you want to take. If you want to copy something from a timeline, it's also has become very much easier in Davinci Resolve 15, because let's go to this timeline. I want to copy something to this timeline, and all you have to do is to go to this icon and click that, and it will open a new timeline, and then you can open whatever you want to open. Let's take this timeline, and let's say I want to copy paste this clip to this timeline. I simply just drag it and release, and it's done. And if I don't need this anymore, I can simply just click it down. And if I want to get out of this view, let's just close down some of these timelines. I don't need them. But if you want to get out of this view, you can just click here and then double tap, or just tap it, and you're out again. The last thing, and I have to use this clip. I have here a clip. Okay, and the last thing in Davinci Resolve I also think is very awesome. If we go to the effects library, let's take a lens blur, and we'll put that effect on the clip. Go to the inspector and let's highlight the clip, and then go to the open effects. As you see, it's already put that on, and there is some blur occurring, but I do not want that. So let's take the blur out, highlight the clip. Okay, the thing is, what they have done this time with the open effects is they have introduced keyframes to all the open effects, and this are going to make my life a lot easier in Davinci Resolve for sure. So all you have to do if you want to add something is to click the keyframe icon, move the playhead to the end or wherever you want to do it, and then let's put in some blur, something like that. I think this is so cool. Just right in the editor, you can use the open effects and keyframe them. What's not to like about Davinci Resolve 15? Anyway, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like. Share it with your friends if you think it will help them out. And if you want to be notified every time there's a new video on our channel, please hit that bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, keep filming, keep learning, and keep sharing.